In the last 90 days, something shifted. And almost nobody noticed. 12 million knowledge workers didn't lose their jobs, they lost their tasks. Email triage. Calendar wrangling. Slide decks. Research summaries. Lead follow-ups. One by one, these little jobs got swallowed by a new generation of AI tools that don't just answer questions, they do the work. Today, I'm going to walk you through the 7 tools that did it, the news that triggered the shift, and the exact automation stack you can build this weekend for less than your Netflix subscription. And by the end of this video, you'll know which one of these you should already be using today. Let's set the stage. For 3 years, AI was a chatbot. You typed. It answered. Useful, sure, but it was always you driving. You asked, it replied. You wrote the email draft, hit copy, pasted, sent. That just ended. 3 things happened in the first quarter of 2026. First, agentic browsers went mainstream. Tools that don't just search the web, they navigate it like a person. Click, scroll, fill forms, log in. Second, open-source LLMs hit laptop-class performance. Your computer can now run an AI as smart as last year's GPT-4, offline, for free. Third, the cost of one AI agent doing one full-time job dropped below $20 a month. That price point changes everything. It means a freelancer, a solo founder, a curious student, anyone can now rent the equivalent of a digital coworker. Tool number 1 is the most underrated. It's called Browser Use, and it's an open-source framework that turns any large language model into a web worker. You give it a goal in plain English: find me the 3 cheapest flights to Tokyo next month that depart on a Tuesday, and it opens Chrome, navigates airline sites, reads the results, compares them, and writes the answer back to you. No API integrations. No scripting. It just uses the browser. The big deal here, this works on any site that a human can use. Banking portals. Government forms. That one weird SaaS dashboard that doesn't have an API. Last week, a Reddit user posted a workflow that uses Browser Use to file his quarterly taxes. The whole thing, pulling W-2s, filling Schedule C, submitting to the IRS portal, runs every January 15th, unsupervised, on his laptop. He spends 0 minutes on it. Tool number 2 is N8N, and if you thought Zapier was already good, this is Zapier with a brain. N8N is a workflow automation tool, but with a critical upgrade, every node can now host an AI agent. You don't just say when email arrives, save attachment to drive. You say when email arrives, ask the AI if it's urgent, ask the AI to draft a response, ask the AI to categorize it, then route accordingly. One real example. A customer support team at a mid-size SaaS company replaced 3 full-time triage reps with a single N8N workflow. Inbound email, AI classifies, AI drafts response, human approves for anything over $500 in value, then send. Result, 80% of tickets now resolve without a human ever touching them. Cost, $40 a month for the AI. That's not automation. That's substitution. Tool number 3 is a shift in where AI runs. Until recently, every AI you'd ever used was somebody else's computer. ChatGPT's computer. Claude's computer. You sent your data to them, they processed it, they sent it back. That's a privacy problem, a cost problem, and a latency problem. All 3 just got solved. Ollama lets you run open-source models, Llama 3.3, Mistral, DeepSeek, 5.4, directly on your laptop. Same hardware you'd use for a video call. No internet needed. No data leaving your machine. For most office tasks, summarizing documents, drafting emails, extracting data from PDFs, these local models are now within 5% of GPT-4 quality. For free. Forever. The killer use case? Lawyers. Doctors. Financial advisors. Anyone handling sensitive client data. They can now run an AI on their work laptop without sending a single byte to OpenAI. Tool number 4 is the one you should already be using. It's Claude Code, and here's why it's different from every other AI tool you've tried. It lives in your terminal. It reads your actual files. It edits your actual code. It runs your actual tests. And this is the part nobody talks about, it remembers. Across sessions. Across projects. You tell it once that you prefer TypeScript over JavaScript, that your company uses Stripe, that you hate the Oxford comma, and 3 weeks later, it still remembers. $20 a month for the Pro plan. A junior engineer costs $80,000 a year. You do the math. One founder I follow on X, solo, bootstrapped, credits Claude Code with shipping his entire SaaS in 11 days. 11. Not 11 months. Days. Tool number 5 is for anyone who's ever stared at a blank Premiere timeline and thought, I don't have time for this. Descript and CapCut's AI suite both now ship with full agentic video editors. Descript's newest feature, you upload a transcript, and the AI cuts the bloat, color corrects the footage, adds B-roll from a stock library, syncs captions, and exports all from a text prompt. You literally edit video by editing the transcript. Delete a sentence in the text, that sentence disappears from the video. Need a thumbnail? It generates 3. Need chapter markers? Auto-detected. The use case isn't just YouTubers. It's corporate trainers, real estate agents, sales teams recording product demos. Last quarter, Descript reported that 60% of their users had zero video editing experience before they started. Tool number 6 will freak you out a little. ElevenLabs crossed a line in 2025, and now in 2026, you can clone a voice from a 30-second sample. Not a celebrity voice. Your voice. And once it's cloned, you can have it speak anything you type, in any language, with the same tone, the same hesitation, the same weird laugh you do when you're nervous. The legitimate use cases are everywhere. Podcasters who hate recording intros. Authors who want to narrate their own audiobooks but can't stand the mic customer support teams deploying voice agents that sound like a real person on the other end of the line. The dark side is obvious, and we'll cover that in a future video. For now, every creator should at least know this exists. Because the day is coming when I heard them say it is no longer proof of anything. Tool number 7 is the meta tool. The one that ties everything else together. It's Perplexity's Deep Research mode, and it does the kind of multi-hour research task that used to require a paid analyst. You give it a question, what are the 5 biggest risks to U.S. commercial real estate in 2027? And it spins up a research agent that reads dozens of sources, cross-references claims, drafts a structured report, cites everything, and delivers a 5-page brief in about 8 minutes. The same task would take a human analyst 2 days. The cost is $20 a month for Pro. The output isn't perfect, you still need to verify the citations, but it's a first draft so good that you'd be foolish to start from a blank page anymore. So here's what you actually do with all of this. Here's the stack. For under $50 a month, you can replace or massively augment almost every task that currently eats your Tuesday. Local LLM via Ollama for any private document work, free. Claude Code Pro for any coding, writing, or analysis task, $20. N8N self-hosted for any when X happens do Y automation, $20 a month on their cloud, or free if you self-host. Perplexity Pro for any research task, $20. Browser use, self-hosted, free. That's a full-stack AI workforce for less than your phone bill. The hard part isn't the tools. The hard part is choosing one of these and actually using it this week. Pick the most painful task on your calendar. The one you keep avoiding. The one you know in your gut a machine should be doing. Run it through one of these tools. Just once. The first time an AI does your most hated task correctly, you'll never go back. If this was useful, hit subscribe. I make videos like this every week, not about AI hype, but about the actual tools that are working right now for actual people. Drop a comment below with the one task you want an AI to handle for you. I read every single one. And check out this video next, I break down the 5 automation mistakes that even experienced builders are still making in 2026. See you there.